We're almost there, boys. We're so close. I can literally taste the NFL season, and I can taste these memes before we get there. Yeah, this was an interesting one. So Christian Wilkins was released by the Raiders on Thursday after a kissing incident with a teammate. The signs were always there. He is kind of in there, gripping some balls right there. Hey! All right, so maybe he's just zesty. Maybe he's just that zesty guy. You know, all of us have a guy friend who's zesty, does some gay stuff.
What?
Probably isn't gay. Maybe. Who knows? Gentlemen, Underdog is the easiest place to play fantasy football. They're the sponsor of today's video, and Best Ball Mania 6 is coming up. It's the largest fantasy football tournament of all time. It's only $25 to enter for your shot at $15 million in total prizes. And there's a first place prize of $2 million. All you gotta do is draft your team, and Underdog automatically sets your best lineup. There's no waivers, no trades. You set it and forget it. Best Ball is the easiest way to play too. I love Best Ball. Underdog is available in over 40 states, including Georgia, Missouri, and Texas. And use my promo code MMG to claim your new customer offer. Download Underdog, start drafting today, and enjoy the rest of the video. I need to look up the actual incident though. Like, I want to know actually what happened, not from a meme page. So the actual report was that a Raiders teammate filed an HR complaint over Christian Wilkins kissing him on the forehead. So apparently that's only part of the story. The incident was not the sole reason Wilkins was cut. Wilkins has been recovering from a Jones fracture, which he suffered in his left foot last October. Because of how he treated the rehab, the Raiders voided the remaining $35 million of guaranteed money. He was released, and then an NFL Player Association filed a grievance on his behalf, and the union did so Thursday. Someone says the interaction was playful, so he playfully kissed his teammate on the head. Interesting. Pete Carroll said, I have no comments to make. The other funny thing here is this means that Christian Wilkins is a free agent. Like, technically, any team could pick up Christian Wilkins now. He was only 1 year into a 4-year contract. That's a huge, like, him getting cut is huge. How Christian Wilkins was talking to the dude that shared a locker next to him. I don't even think I can play this clip.
Kiss me on my hot mouth.
Christian Wilkins getting to the opposing quarterback.
Yeah, because if you run forward,
his balls.
you're going to be really embarrassed.
Get his ass! Raiders players, when it was Christian Wilkins' turn to host the team bonding party.
Bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches?
This is diabolical. POV, you interview Christian Wilkins after a heartbreaking loss.
How do you feel?
The loss is tough, but I can't wait to go find my teammates in the showers.
AI has gone too far. AI has gone way too far. This is way too good. Christian Wilkins at Raiders practice. Hey. Hey! That 2016 Clemson locker room must have been one of the freakiest locker rooms of all time. Watson and Wilkins. Christian Wilkins in the Raiders locker room moments before his release.
Yeah, Dad! Raiders, man. Good game. Stop it! Hey, who's next? Hey, Garcia. Come on, man. Get you some. Come on, let's get some slap ass over here.
No!
Why not? I said no, Rafi.
Why is there a Key and Peele skit for literally everything? Why is there legitimately a skit that I haven't seen for everything?
Come here, son.
Christian Wilkins, while Pete Carroll tries talking to the team after practice.
He may be a moronic cretin, a drooling mushhead,
Oh, God.
a short bus riding, window-licking spaz-ass simpleton, but he is not a retard. If there's one thing I do not tolerate, that's...
Alrighty. Brother's always been a little freaky. Christian Wilkins reportedly had an incident with a teammate that led to his release by the Raiders. Wait, Feliciano, he was an actual... I don't get the tweet. Overall, I mean, you obviously do not get cut from the team for, like, playfully kissing a teammate on the forehead, even if they file a grievance against you. So I find it very, very unlikely that he got cut for that, unless it was way worse and they were trying to hide it up. I don't know. But here's what it says here. There's some questions about his exit from Las Vegas, and the Raiders will attempt to recoup some guarantees from his big money contract. As he's getting back to full health, he may be best suited for a rotational role, but could be an impact player on a person-to-that basis. I mean, I think another thing that could be going on here is the Raiders have him on this giant contract and he gets injured and he's not rehabbing it well. And the Raiders basically just want an out. They're like, okay, you're not worth the money we're paying you and we don't have a great way to get out of this contract. So now that you've caused this issue with the teammate in the locker room, we're going to make it a bigger deal than it really is. And we're going to cut you so we can recoup our losses. Or he's actually an absolute creep and he's been like this with a bunch of people, but he's really good at football, so people just kind of like look the other way. There's so little information on this that the only thing that we know for certain is that a Raiders teammate said Christian Wilkins made him feel uncomfortable in the locker room based on an interaction that was likely a kiss. That's the only thing we actually know. Joey Bosa looks like he's about to turn off his body camera. Dude, honestly, they do just have that like generic, rugged white boy look. Both the Bosa brothers do. Like he does look like he's about to turn it off his body camera. He does. After this photo shoot, his groin slid right off. Oh God. Ugh. I've seen Pee Wee teams' trick plays develop quicker than this shit the Bears just ran. No, not training camp footage. Stop it. Who knows, bro? Maybe they're just putting this shit out into the earth. All right, fine. I'll give it. All right, I'll fine. Fine. That one was pretty dog shit. Justin Herbert is top 5 versus playoff teams in the last 3 seasons. All right, which is it, guys? Which is it? Is it a team sport or is it not? Because I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. People want to talk about teams. 3-18 is really bad, though. 3-18 is pretty horrible. I'd like, literally, this is such a pointless graphic. It's literally intended just to piss people off. We're doing the Herbert hypothetical. If you put Herbert on the Chiefs and Mahomes on the Chargers, are these numbers really that different? I mean, I think Mahomes would have willed the Chargers to a few more games, and I think Herbert might have lost them a few more games, but we're talking a difference of maybe like a couple games. I just think this is so shenanigans, bro. Some teams are unsavable. You're only one man out of like 25 that hit the field in any given game. The Bucks have 450-pound Desmond Watson walking laps in a weighted vest instead of practicing. He can't practice until he loses weight. 450 pounds is actually insane, though. Like, I get he's gigantic and, like, that's really cool, but I think he would get leveled. Like, I don't know that just being heavy like that, unless he can move with it, isn't going to do him any good. Not at the NFL level. I think in college, especially high school and college, I think he was able to pull this off, but I agree with this. I think you got to get to some realistic level before you can start balling out like that. Bucks coach is talking to Desmond Watson.
Control, fat fuck! Get out, you fat fuck! Blue helmet motherfucker, get your fat ass down! Get out!
Absolutely insane clip. I'm not gonna draft CMC. I'm not gonna draft CMC. He's gonna get injured. I'm not gonna draft him. Damn, he looks... That guy's a genetic fucking freak. McCaffrey's an absolute genetic fucking freak. Okay, like Kyle Pitts, okay? My dumbass will draft Kyle Pitts year after year after year. Does he deserve it? Probably not. McCaffrey, though, I will ignore every sign in the book to draft McCaffrey because I think he's just built different. Dude, ever since I heard the story, you hear this story about this? So Christian McCaffrey's dad, I think, is Ed McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey was in the NFL. Ed McCaffrey would tell his sons, Luke and Christian, to not wear jeans because it would weigh down your legs. How fucking nuts is that? These guys are going to high school football practice and he's like, oh, you gotta wear sweats today. You gotta wear sweats to school today. You're not trying to wear something heavy like jeans. What? I've never fucking heard of something that insane. These guys were built to play football. That's a true story, by the way, Bingy. Yeah. Yeah.
Son, you know, once you start, there's no going back.
That's pretty much how I am with Bijan Robinson now. I think Bijan Robinson will probably get injured at some point, and I'll just keep drafting his ass over and over and over and over. Ryan Clark and Stephen A. couldn't believe this man had Jordan Love as his top quarterback in the NFC. Who on fucking earth put Jordan Love as their best quarterback in the NFC? This is actual rage bait. There is no way.
We got 2 parking tickets.
On which whips?
Both.
On the golf cart and the thing?
Yeah.
We got fucking double dunked on here in San Diego.
Okay, bye.
Holy shit, we got fucking clapped. Oh my God, we got a violation for wheel cramping. This cuck-ass, liberal-ass state. Not in my America. Suck my dick.
Jordan Love, guys, all the ability in the world. We talked about him over the last couple of days. He's beaten Mahomes and outplayed him in the last two of the last three Super Bowls. I know you guys are going to.
First, we do it to Stephen A, so let's get my take. Our your thoughts on what's great.
Mikey, how is?
Dude, I think Jordan Love is probably top 5 in the NFC. I mean, you could even make a debate that he's not even top 5 in the whole NFC. But how on earth is he above Jaden Daniels and Jalen Hurts? President Trump trying to pronounce Tua's name is the best thing I've seen all week. Oh, God. Did nobody brief this man? This is one of the hardest last names to get right if you don't know it. Oh, God, here we go.
Barkley was on the council, and Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback.
Oh, buddy back here is trying not to crack up so bad.
Who is really, he's been fantastic. He's been, when he's not injured, he's great. He's got to stay healthy, but he's a great guy.
Dude, there should have been something in parentheses that told him how to pronounce that. That's a very tough name. We have football on every week until February. Yeah, I mean, are we really counting? Are we counting XFL in preseason? I think, unless it's a regular season game, a playoff game, or the Super Bowl, I'm not counting it, okay? I get it. Everybody, you can all watch whatever you want, bro. I am not watching preseason. That shit is whack. The very first play of the NFL season is a butt fumble. And it's a Lions butt fumble.
Holiday. And right
Although I think he's down, no?
Jim Harbaugh.
Me hyping up my buddy to go ask out the 10 out of 10 at the bar that he has 100% no chance with.
Played in this game.
We've all been there, though.
From about a couple of
Also, there's no such thing as an 100% no chance. There is always a chance. Are your odds slim? Probably. But is there a chance? Absolutely. There's no such thing, man. No such thing as no chance. I can smell Mahomes' dick on Chris Cousins.
are back for Detroit.
The Lions were so good a season ago. They really were, but they just simply ran out of bodies, especially on the defensive side late in the season and for the playoffs. The good news is, though, that
I thought he was going to say something about Mahomes. The NFL's new virtual measurement system. Somehow the Chiefs will benefit.
Now, Jan, it's a first down, as you see there. There's the virtual measurement, and there was the line to gain. So the Lions have a first down.
The one thing I'll say that is a little bit confusing about this virtual measurement shenanigans is they're not indicating which way the ball carrier is going. Wouldn't it be nice to know that the ball is like, what if they were going this way? Now it's short by this much, but I assume since they're saying it's first down, they must have been going this way. An indicator would be pretty nice.
You can see how short they were.
Interesting. The new virtual measurement system for first downs will never be as advanced as this. Yeah, that guy, dude, he got out the postcard. He said it's time. Jared Goff with a terrible throw. That is not Jared Goff. You can't fool me, bro. I'm too much of a ball knower. I've seen enough. Cut Justin Herbert and start Trey Lance. Oh my God, Trey Lance is on the Chargers.
4th and 2, and it's Lance throwing up top.
That actually looked pretty damn clean. I get it's preseason, but that was pretty damn clean.
He had 2 last
That looked really damn good. That's Will Dissly. That's Amarian Hampton, who I think they drafted, right? Yes, I know they did. Damn. 5th year Trey Lance flexing on preseason rookies. Hey. Oh my God, why is he moving like that? Why is he so fast? How the fuck did he move like that? Dude, he's hauling dick. What the fuck? Dude, he's so fast. Lions fans watching Kyle Allen attempt to throw the football. I mean, who cares? We don't need Kyle Allen. We just need Jared Goff. Kyle Allen's Linsanity run in 2019 really needs to be studied. Wow, I forgot about that. I did forget about that. He was like kind of solid on the Panthers for a sec. Dan Campbell without his old coordinators. I do miss Ben Johnson. Hey, Deebo. Terry just asked for a trade. You think you can handle wide receiver 1 if he leaves? Deebo Samuel looks to be getting ready to take over the wide receiver 1 role in Washington. Where is he? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Deebo Samuel as the Commanders wide receiver 1. By the way, Terry McLaurin has not gone anywhere yet. He could just be renegotiated. I don't think Terry McLaurin's going anywhere. Terry McLaurin is going to be a Commander. Here you go, Deebo. Here you go, Deebo. Okay, Deebo. Dylan Gabriel getting ready to learn Indeed. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. Dylan Gabriel. Get ready to learn Indeed. Like Indeed, like the job searching website. This is why we miss Ghetto Grunk though, because come on, NFL hate memes. This is like how an 8-year-old would type this. Actually, all right. I mean, we're doing the training camp footage thing here, but what the fuck? Where on earth is he throwing? You would think that's a wide receiver. That is not a wide receiver. That is a DB. Tough. Juan Thornhill just got embarrassed.
That one was Scotty.
Damn. Oh my God. Who? He fucking whipped the ball at him. Fucking whipped the ball at him. Yeah! Who was that wide receiver? That was not DK. 81. Who the fuck is 81 for the Steelers at wide receiver? Because Mike Williams retired. DK Metcalf. Jonnu Smith? That was fucking Jonnu Smith? It's not as embarrassing anymore because Jonnu Smith probably has like 70 pounds on Juan Thornhill. The fact that he got this much separation with the jersey grab is kind of crazy though. Jonnu, like, okay, I was talking shit about Jonnu earlier with Kyle Pitts, but like Jonnu Smith's actually a really solid tight end. Jonnu Smith's really solid. That's an unbelievable, like that's a wide receiver route out of a tight end body. Passing touchdowns so far this season. Shut up, bro. I'm not hearing this shit right now. I think it's time we have the conversation about Trey Lance.
Technology, and it's a first down.
Imagine your team losing a game by a single pixel.
As you see there's the virtual measurement.
Would you rather lose the game by a single pixel or would you rather lose the game to a referee? I think I would prefer to lose the game to the virtual measurement. Nothing I hate more than a referee telling me I lost the game. I would rather have like a fucking robot tell me, actually. You can always tell when Joe Burrow is being dressed by himself or his stylist. His stylist makes him dress like Paige Buchers and he dresses himself like a 12-year-old. Did he seriously dress himself like this? That's kind of fucking savage. This guy's worth like $100 bazillion and he dates super hot chicks and he's just repping the Taco Cat shirt. You don't respect that hustle? I don't know what to tell you, man. Ain't no way this man isn't being paid to push this agenda.
Do you agree that Lamar is the most talented quarterback?
I don't. I love Lamar, and I love his improvement going from 58 to 68% completion percentage throughout his career. But I'm going to go with the aforementioned, hopefully that's not an SAT word, Jordan Love. The most talented quarterback in the NFL.
Jordan Love as the most talented quarterback in the NFL? Jordan Love shouldn't even be in that discussion. Jordan Love is a solid quarterback. He should not even be in that discussion at all. You know what I think is happening? Here, you guys want to hear my conspiracy theory? Here's my conspiracy theory. Traditional media has been getting blown out of the water for the last 5 straight years with TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and everything else in the world. So all these like networks went from being these serious sports discussions to actual fucking rage bait. I think they're legitimately like from a high level impression farming. They basically like, all right, we're either just gonna get absolutely fucking blown out of the water on every platform, or we just start saying anything and everything. Okay, at least when I'm MM casual, I mean it from my heart. I'm stupid and delusional truthfully. I'm not rage baiting for impressions or clicks. I'm just a fucking idiot. All right, have a little integrity if you're gonna be a low IQ monkey like me. You know what? That's a great place to end this off. All right, boys, I love you. Thanks for watching. As always, you're so handsome. True. I'm gay. True. And I'll see you in the next video.